Hello, I'm Bill Bixby, coming to you live from a remote field in Alpena, Michigan, where there's been another Elvis sighting. With me is Tom Carter, who spotted Elvis first. Tom, tell us exactly what you saw.
Well, Billy here found some Elvis droppings over behind Rose's diner. When we got there, we spotted him in the dumpster. Well, I flushed him out, and boom, he took off like a rabbit. And now we got him cornered over there behind that tree.
I see, and how can you be sure this is the real Elvis?
Well, I know the king, and that's him.
Good enough. Look, there he is. Get a picture of that. Look at those markings. The telltale mutton chops, it's all there, folks.
Let the dogs go, boys. Go get him, boys. If he gets to the highway, we done lost him.
You're not gonna kill him, are you?
No, we just gonna put some tranquilizers in him. We already got 2 darts in him now.
Of course, the king has always had a high tolerance for tranquilizers.
Hey, there you go. Bring him down.
He's down.
Shoot him again!
Are we getting this?
We got him now, boys.
He's down! He's down! Oh, this is great. The search is over, ladies and gentlemen. Elvis lives, and we're going to prove it. My agent told me not to do this. Can you believe it? This is really something. Oh, my gosh. Let's see if we can get a word with the king. Elvis, I'm Bill Bixby. Why did you fake your own death? Can he hear me?
He's coming too.
Okay, there's more three of us, and he's gone. He's gone. Oh, man. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. 3 darts in him, and he's still going. Oh, we had hoped to bag the king today, but I guess once again he gets through our dragnet.
Oh, he's charging!
Go! Go! Jesus, get to the car! Go! Push him to the car! Get out of there! Oh, James!
Get in the car!
Hurry up!
We're a bit more than we can
Brace
cheer.
yourselves, he's ramming!
Oh, damn it, I dropped the keys. Pick him up!
Okay, thank you, Roger. Halftime is almost over, and we're going to try to get some last-minute instructions from the coach. We're going to try to get a word from him right now. Here he comes now. Coach, can we get a word from you real quick?
Hey, sure can.
Now, what did you tell your players before they left the locker for the second half?
Well, what I told them was just relax and concentrate and play some ball. I mean, you know, you leave the candy and the girls alone because that makes your legs weak. You know, what I'm trying to get them to do is don't let them dictate the game, and I believe if we play as hard as we can, then we can play up to our potential, OJ.
Well, look, how do you feel about the team's first-half performance?
Well, you know, anytime you have a big game, I mean, you're going to have some jitters. I mean, if we could start sticking to people, putting the hat on the people, you know, give them 110% every single time, then I believe the Super Bowl is ours.
Okay, well, look here. What do you think you guys are going to do around about the second half? I mean, you guys got a lot of opportunities to get from. Buffalo got its running game going really, really well. What are you going to do about that? They're really penetrating. They're doing a lot of running up there. What are you guys going to do about that?
Well, what we're going to do is play some control-type offense. I mean, we got to keep the ball from them in the second half. I mean, you know, we got to passing game and, you know, open that up. I mean, because if we don't do that, and I know it's hard for you to hear me, but we'll get a few breaks and we'll be fine. You know, but as you know, this game is a game of ups and downs, so we're going to go out there and get the momentum going for us, you know?
Well, look, Buffalo got their running game going early. They're penetrating the line. What are you going to do about that? Are you going to put some linebackers in there? Are you going to start to stuff up some of those things? What is going to happen in the second half on that fight?
Well, what we're going to try to do is get our passing game going. I mean, as you know, the war's not over. The battle has to keep being fought. I mean, you can't allow them to play. I mean, they're playing worse than my grandmother would play. So they just got to go out there with their heads.
Well, I think that's the signal for the second half. I got one more question to ask you. Are you going to go with your air attack? I mean, we haven't seen you do a lot of that in this game.
Well, we're going to keep playing what we have, and then we're going to try to get, you know, get the passing game wide open for us.
Well, thank you, Coach. I'm going to have to go ahead and wrap this up.
OJ.
Roger, back to you. We're going to be looking forward to a great second half of football.
President Clinton's lead economic advisor. Tell me, Mr. Kellerman, what is the main focus of the committee going to be during this next fiscal year?
Well, Kathy, things aren't going to be as simple as they seem at first. There are a lot of factors to be taken into account. Whenever you're going to try to balance the budget, there are several ways to do it. Now, we're going to have to concentrate on the approaches that will best suit the American people without compromising the current financial security.
Well, tell me, will there be large cuts in Medicaid and Social Security?
Well, now that's a very complicated question. Although there will have to be some substantial cuts in government-aided programs, there will also be tax breaks for the elderly. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be easy. There are sacrifices that need to be made, but if we all pull together, I truly believe we can bring this to a conclusion that's amenable to all parties.
Your critics say that these are the exact same policies that have failed in the past. How would you respond to that?
Well, now, I've addressed this point over and over again. The issue is not what has failed in the past, but what will work in the future. You know, we have to stop worrying about what is behind us and look ahead.
Last week, the Dow plummeted 80 points. Are you concerned with the current volatile state of the stock market?
Well, now, what we're seeing is a short-term weakness. The stock market is traditionally influenced by world events. Recent troubles in the Middle East, the decline of the Deutschmark. You're bound to see some temporary instability.
What sort of a timetable are we looking at here?
Well, these things can't be rushed. You must be patient. Let the current recession run its course. And then we will be ready to tackle this problem with total equanimity.
In closing, Mr. Kellerman, can this plan work? Can this council make a difference?
Well, let me just say this. We know that there are people out there who are hurting. I can stand up here all day and say, things are going to get better. But see, that's not going to help that man in Trenton, New Jersey, who just lost his job. We'll put our best minds to the task and then run it up the flagpole and see if it's wearing panties.
Thank you, Mr. Kellerman. We certainly wish you luck with that. This is Kathy Williams reporting from the White House.
Leaving 3 dead and possibly 2 others wounded. I have with me Officer Douglas Danforth of Precinct 26. Officer Danforth?
Yes, Debbie.
Officer, early reports have indicated that these deaths are organized crime related. Can you confirm this?
It would certainly seem so, Debbie. The victims were all known to be affiliated with the Parigi crime family. As you know, the family has been torn by a bloody power struggle since last month's death of the reputed godfather, Roberto Parigi.
So, do you have positive identifications on these victims?
We won't be positive until we can check the dental records, but these men were well known around the neighborhood as well as the family importance.
But just tonight, I've been speaking with some local residents, and they seem very reluctant to say anything about these men. Is that for fear of reprisals?
I'm going to have to say caution. Despite its troubles, the Parigi family remains a force in this community. Certainly nobody wants to go on record identifying these men as criminals. But you also have to realize that the community, these men are commanded. They got respect in the community.
But that money, does that come at a price?
They're family men, and absolutely it does come at a price. We're talking business loans at up to 50% interest, and believe me, if you didn't pay on time, you won't be very lucky.
I see. Do you have any leads on who might want these men dead?
Right now, our best guess is it was an inside job, perhaps linked to the reports that an internal battle...
So wait a second. Do you see these deaths as the end of a bloody power struggle or just the beginning?
Rival organizations may see this as their chance to rid themselves of the Parigi family once and for all.
So what you're saying is the community can rest easy tonight?
I wish I knew, Debbie. In the meantime, residents in the community will surely feel increased police presence. We're on top of the matter, and I'd like to stress that nobody in this community has anything to fear.
Thank you very much, Officer Danforth. Again, 3 are dead, 2 are wounded, and the culprits are still at large. From the corner of Anderson and Wilder, this is Debbie Woodruff. Back to you in the studio. And one more thing I might say, if you can tune in this evening and make sure if you have any news or any speculation on who these men might be, please call our studio and let us know as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Back to you, Bob.
Hi, this is Kitty Singleton in the Fox Newsroom. Joining us tonight is the Director of Housing and Urban Development, Mr. Richard Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan, how have the recent budget cuts affected HUD?
Terribly. Our agency was one of the hardest hit by the cutbacks. largely due to the negative press over past scandals, which is tragic because low-income housing is essential to the welfare of the country. By making cutbacks in our department, you are really shutting the door on the future of our children.
But what reassurances do we have that impropriety won't happen again?
Well, I guess all you have is my word. See, when the Treasury was first set up, they lacked a mission statement. Unclear goals of the department that allowed the situation to get way out of hand. Employees were not required to get projects and loans approved through proper channels. But since that time, new rules have been implemented which provide safeguards against that ever happening again.
Now, you mentioned a mission statement. What is HUD's mission statement?
Well, I can't tell you the exact wording, but we are here to help provide low-income families the chance for affordable housing and, in the process, help develop the inner city.
How will the cuts in the budget hurt HUD?
Well, Kitty, the budget cuts were based on the idea that the interest rate would fall below 4%, thus lowering the need for HUD dollars. But the interest rate has remained constant, which will deplete the funds that HUD has allowed for low-interest loans.
Now, what exactly is HUD doing to revitalize the nation's crime-ridden public housing?
Well, as you know, there are over 3.4 million Americans living in public housing, and HUD has delegated over $483 million for rebuilding and security purposes. We're here open to improve the housing department so that the families can once again feel secure in their own homes.
But won't the cutbacks be detrimental to public housing?
Regardless of presidential budget cuts, public housing is our #1 priority. So I would like to reassure the low-income tenants that even though the president is retreating from urban homesteading, the housing department will not abandon these people.
Now, what projects can we expect to see from HUD in the near future?
Oh, well, to name all the goals of HUD would be futile considering the time allotted here. But I can tell you that the new commission that was designed not only to help the consumer, but also the infrastructure of our inner cities.
Okay, now you speak about public housing, but what about the first-time home buyer?
With proper employee verification, we can ensure that those people will be the first on the list to get homes with substantial down payments.
Well, I want to thank you very much, Mr. Sullivan, for taking time out of your busy schedule and joining us here today.
It's been my pleasure.
This has been Kitty Singleton, live for Fox News. Good night. This is Jennifer Moss coming to you live from the Green Ridge Forest, the center of a brewing controversy between wildlife conservationists and loggers who would like to have this area leveled. With me now is Park Ranger Dan McDermott.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Ranger McDermott, these issues are highly volatile. Now, can you sort them out for our viewers?
Well, Jennifer, it pretty much comes down to your spotted marsh goose. There's fewer than 900 of the geese left out in these parts in these woods, and when these woods are gone, you can pretty much plant a kiss on the fanny of the spotted marsh goose. You know, that would be a shame as far as I'm concerned, because nothing more beautiful than seeing one of them big birds just take off out of the marsh in the morning. It'd be one thing if they were, you know, hunting for food, but it's the senseless killing that I got a problem with.
Would it be possible to relocate the spotted marsh goose?
Well, you got to realize you can't just take one element out of the ecosystem. You got your fly, your mosquito, you got your elm beetle, and you take them, so pretty much you're up to your eyeballs and bugs.
Well, that may very well be, yet the loggers contend that the economy of Green Ridge is dependent upon the very clearing of the forest.
Oh, well, short term, you're talking a few jobs, maybe 150 new jobs. That's kind of a pain if you're out of work. But the state also depends on its nature reserves and tourist dollars, and that's kind of important too. You cut these trees back, they're not coming back, you know.
Yes, it's obviously a very touchy and sensitive issue. Loggers have been clashing with conservationists right here in these very woods. Have there been any outbreaks of violence lately?
Well, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, temperatures flaring high, and we've been able to keep things civilized so far, but I can't guarantee you it's going to stay like that, you know.
So the loggers are not going to give up these woods without a fight?
Well, miss, I'm from Green Ridge, and I know lumberjacks. They like to get liquored up, and they like to fight. They're Scandinavians, and they're mean, you know, they are.
So is the Department of the Interior close to making a decision in this matter?
Well, to tell you the truth, we're not holding our breath out here, you know.
Yeah, so you're saying you expect the federal bureaucracy to take its sweet time?
Well, there's a bear dump in the woods.
Yes, well, thank you, Ranger McDermott, very much. And through it all, the spotted marsh goose flies peacefully overhead, unaware that their fate is being decided in Washington as we speak. For Fox News, this is Jennifer Moss, Green Ridge Forest.
From Fort Lauderdale, Florida for Fox News. I'm joined today by City Councilman Bill Davis. Mr. Davis, how is this hitty holding up during spring break?
Well, Shelley, the city is doing just fine. This time of year is always a little hectic down here in Florida, especially in the Fort Lauderdale area. But as always, we are equipped to handle the onslaught of tourists and college students such as the RN will be soon.
How long does the spring break season last?
Well, I wish I could tell it goes on all year. Of course, that's not the case. A lot of the air down here is pretty dull, and there's just a lot of people staying indoors not watching TV. But this time here is great. Not all the colleges, however, take their breaks at the same time of holiday. I've noticed a trend for the East Coast colleges to have their spring breaks earlier than the Midwestern schools do, such as they are.
What do you think motivates the East Coast schools to take their vacation time earlier?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't have any idea. I'm not a psychic. But I do have a theory on the topic, and that is that it's a little colder out there. Therefore, they'd like to get rid of that cabin fever, which often makes a man go crazy and do wild things in his home earlier than, say, the Midwest. And because of all the bad weather, they're probably more likely to get away from that cabin fever quicker and be away from the inclement climate, so as it is.
This seems like an important time for the economy here in Fort Lauderdale. How does it compare to the rest of the year?
Well, any of these students who've studied macroeconomics, which I have not, but you do have, they're pretty late, did I tell you that? They know the fair and price system is based on supply and demand, and most of the retail stores here, well, just like Christmas time down here. This is our Christmas season, you might say, except we don't have any red shoes or jingle bells. But the next 5 weeks is going to be a very big shock there, financially speaking, for the people down here, such as they are.
It surprises me to hear that college students have millions of dollars to spend, because I remember when I was in college, I had very, very little spending money.
But I don't believe I said millions, but perhaps they do. But you tell you what it is, it works out like this. Now, one college student on his own, he'll come down here, he maybe just have enough for a 6-pack of some Jiffy Pop. But you put a 600,000 college student together, that's a heck of a lot of Jiffy Pop, if you know what I'm saying.
What are other ways that the students help the economy?
Well, the students bring a lot of sand into the area. And the sand actually contributes to the sand we have here. They just track it in from other states. Also, there's companies that try to target these students who are between 18 and 24. And that transitions to big dollars. So they just set the headquarters up down here during the break. That's big money for a corporate person.
I understand. Well, Mr. Davis, I thank you for your time and
hospitality.
Well, thank you,
Shelley. You're pretty as a peach. Did I tell you that? I like them earrings. My gal has a petty slacker.
Well, I bought them here in Fort Lauderdale.
Did you? Well, that's
yes,
good.
I did.
They probably made by one of our local craftsmen.
Oh, well, they were. That's what they said.
All righty.
Well, thank you,
You
Mr.
take care now.
And as you look around the feature, you'll see a lot of fun and a lot of excitement. I'm Shelley Miller here at Fox News. Back to you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our first ever blooper show here in Living Color. A lot of times. Okay, keep going. This is what it's all about. This is to let you know that we do make mistakes and we have a lot of faux pas.
Say the F word. Say it. You want to say it?
Faux pas. I said it. So we're gonna give you a little taste of what goes on behind the scenes stuff that you never get to see. All about bloopers and blunders. Now, our first category we're gonna go to is giggles. It gets really late around here sometimes. People lose their concentration. Once you get bit with the giggle bug, you can't stop.
You gotta giggle.
You gotta giggle.
The crew loves it.
So, yeah, the crew really loves it.
Because they get to stay up real late.
Jim is our king of giggles. He's the guy that gets everybody going around here. Take a look. You'll see for yourself. It's all Jim's fault.
Is it hot enough?
Hot and creamy. Just the way I like it. Can I have just one more cup? That's hilarious. I'm sorry. This will be great.
Is it hot enough for you?
Hot and creamy.
The attachés will be handing out printed copies of all the information we didn't give you. There will be another briefing tomorrow, and we will be prepared not to answer any more questions.
Pizza!
The attachés will be handing out printed copies of all the information we didn't give you, and there will be another briefing tomorrow, which we will be able to...
Do it. Quick.
I'm not going to tell. Your feet smell. If you ask me again, you can go to hell.
That's it, Jimmy. That's it, man.
other one. Right down my throat.
What we're about to see now is a clip from Detective Head. And what's really funny about this is there's an actual human person inside of this tuxedo body. We all know he's stuck in there, probably sweating and suffocating. And because of that, it becomes the funniest thing ever to us that this guy is inside here being tortured, and we can't stop laughing. So here, check it out.
This is Head's new robotic body. Inside is a man who's had to suffer.
You know what it is? Is every time he gets over to Richard, we know he's in it.
It's that. There's just a lot of complex things going on.
You just picture this little guy inside.
This is the torture sketch. He's in here. He's in there.
You ever see an actor get spit on and wonder, oh, God, how does he stand there and take it? Well, it ain't easy.
We're in. Ian, just give me that first line, too, before he spits at you, okay? So make sure I have that clear.
Got it. Here we go.
At last we meet face to face, try to do it.
Settle, folks.
Oh, not with all this in his mouth, Paul.
I think he won't spit until later.
I know, but it's gonna be real spit.
Here we go.
Come on, key man.
5, 4, 3. Ball start. What are we doing?
Wait, swallow it. Get some fresh stuff.
What are we doing?
All right, swallow it.
Come on, my arms are falling off.
Okay.
Now, say that you'll be my bride, and together we will rule the area, knights.
Now, here's a sketch we're doing about sensitive men, and Jim decides to go off script and share his true feelings with Tommy.
No, I mean, I don't feel attractive anymore. That's how I feel.
I think you're very attractive, man.
And your butt, it's nice, man.
You know, man, your skin is so smooth.
I'd like to lick your right now.
I'm always hardest on my family, and here's my sister Kim's improv after her 20th take of this song.
Song now, cock-a-doodle-doo, 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 cock-a-doodle-doo. Keenan, I want to strangle you.
Got the fine hair, Tubman. Yes, look like Cecil Tyson. I thought you said Jane Pittman look like all of them. Let's start again.
All right, people, you've had your fun. It's time to go back to the Sunnyside Hills retirement community. Your families have been very worried about you.
We're not going, mister. Pardon me, miss. We're not going until we get our trip to Bountiful.
Mister. Perhaps you didn't get a hold of these, buddy.
Hi, I'm Keenan Ivory Wayans. We poke a lot of fun at a lot of things on the living.
Oh, that's a big situation, baby, because a lot of things go down.
Hi, I'm Keenan Ivory Wayans. We poke fun a lot. We poke the fun all the time.
I hate that.
The show's brother pokes fun. Okay, let's do it. Hi, I'm Keenan Ivory Wayans. We poke fun at a lot of things on the living color.
But we know in the real world, there's nothing funny about ignorance.
That's why we're asking you to join us.
All right, enough of the fun, children. It's time for a reading lesson.
Okay.
We'll start with the letter A.
Yeah!
Hey, homie, that's the B.
That's right.
What can I say? Damon loves to keep the senses on their toes.
Let's just keep going. We can't get away with that.
It's always fun to watch Damon and Jim together because they're constantly trying to outgross each other. Watch what Damon does with his pickle juice.
Hat was at home. And when he died, all he left was this. That's disgusting. Oh, actually, it's not. It's pretty sad. Hey!
Now it's Jim's turn. Keep your eye on the pickle.
Mind if I eat this? Go ahead. I think everybody would love that.
Well, I'm not going to eat it now. Anyway, thanks a lot, man. I really... You all right? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. You okay, man?
What's it? I don't know what that was.
Established 17 years ago by actor Charles Bronson, the Make-A-Death-Wish Foundation is dedicated to making children's dreams come true. With the help of Charles Bronson, anything is possible.
Wow, Froggyland, the amusement park. This is gonna be fun.
Not so fast, little guy. It costs $35 getting here.
I don't have $35.
Hey, pond scum. Here's a 45. You can keep the change. How about giving this kid a break?
Hey, mister, you wouldn't shoot Freddy the Frog, would you?
Of course not. Take that, you wart-faced, lily-pad-sucking, tadpole-molesting Kermit wannabe. Hey, kid, let's go see what kind of service we can get with a smile and a gun.
That's the way to be in there, Edward, son. That's the way to be in there. Now, look here. If it comes down to this now, you go out there and you make the field goal, son. We win the big game. Get out there.
Can I kick the ball, Mr. Bronson?
I'd like to see someone try to stop you. Hey, Jock Brett. How about giving the little kid his wish?
Are you out of your mind, son? This is the championship game. This is the biggest game of my life. You think I'm gonna let an 8-year-old kid go in there and beat that?
Take that, you whistle-blowing, Gatorade-sucking, watching the boys in the shower too long tonight. Pitka wannabe. Hey, kid, don't worry about the defense. I got 'em covered. Okay, girls, hit it. Rah, rah, Smith & Wesson, rah, rah, Smith & Wesson.
At the Charles Bronson Foundation, a child's wish is somebody else's headache.
Hey, well, hi there. You probably want to know about the plane, huh?
No, he wants to fly it.
Hey! This is fun, Mr. Bronson.
Is everything okay in here?
Hey, it's time I get a wish, too. Hey, you peanut-pushing, luggage-losing, waking me up when I don't need a pillow, little white-body bimbo. Take it easy, kid. There could be some turbulence.
So please, give to the Charles Bronson Make-A-Death-Wish Foundation and give till it hurts, before he hurts you.
Excuse me, but don't I know you? Hey, you're Darth Vader from those Space Wars movies. Yeah.
No, I'm not Darth Vader.
Abe Vigoda.
No.
Telly Savalas.
No. Guess again.
I'll go faster.
Look, I might as well tell you. I'm deaf, okay?
Guess that next. Either Death or Keith Richards. Honey, it's Death.
Oh, my God.
Honey, it's Death.
He's come for us. No. But thanks for reminding me of Keith Richards.
Whoa.
Hey, look, let me buy you a drink, huh? Hey, waiter! Oh, no. What do you want, a suffering bastard?
No, I can't.
How about a zombie? Zombies for everyone. Keep them coming.
Oh,
So if you're not here on business, what are you doing here, Grim Reaper?
I'm just like you. I'm on vacation. First in 3,000 years. I want to leave all that behind at the office. No, I don't drink. Really, I can't.
Oh,
please.
come on, loosen up. You're on vacation, like Liberace says. Come on, bottoms up.
That's not bad. Hey, what's it take to get another drink around here?
Spirit. Well, Can I ask you something?
Honey, come on. The man's trying to get some rest.
No, that's okay. Go ahead, ask away.
I just got to know the Kennedy assassination. Did Oswald act alone?
Hey, that's for me to know and Oliver Stone to find out.
Dad, you slayed me! You know, I have got an idea, but it is so naughty.
Come on, honey, let's hear it.
Well...
Spill it, baby.
Okay, well, here it is. I mean, I guess people must ask you this all the time, but I would be so thrilled if you would just kill somebody.
Oh, here?
Yeah, I mean, that would be so cool.
No,
just a little person.
Really.
Just,
I know.
please.
Oh, okay, who gets it?
All right. How about, the waiter?
Great idea.
Little drinky poo first? Oh, garçon. Oh, yeah, listen, I think I'll have the swordfish, and I think you'll have the kidney failure.
You are good!
And you are fast! Did you like that?
That was beautiful.
Really? Oh, let me buy you guys a drink. Bartender, another round over here. I got one for you. You guys like Hitchcock?
Sure.
Yeah. Watch this. Birds! Peck, 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 peck. It's like a 3D movie.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you know what? A lot of people have seen a Heimlich maneuver, right? But not in reverse. Quick impression, Buddy Holly. You might want to get down for this one. Drive-by. Oh, and here's a little something I like to do on a hot day at Disneyland. I call it spontaneous combustion. That one always makes me thirsty.
That was just great.
Yeah, that was real great, but we gotta get out of here, man.
Yeah.
So what, am I a jerk?
No.
You want to be around me now? Is that it? I'm not good enough for you people? Hmm? Come on, it's a party, right?
Yeah.
Open a bottle. For my next trick, I need a volunteer. Sometimes you just gotta get in there and get your hands dirty. Okay, who else wants a kiss? Kiss of death, don't be shy.
There's nobody left. You killed everybody.
There's nobody left. That's awful. There's only one thing left to do.
Oh, no, please, please, no.
You said you weren't going to kill us.
I'm sorry. It is your fate. I have to take you on a road trip to Vegas! Jump on the funeral train!
Did you just kill us?
Hey, Evelyn Woods. Purchase a product or vacate the premises.
What are you supposed to be, a guardian angel?
No, I'm not, nor do I care to be. Even if they reconsider my application.
So, who are you?
My name is Dickie Peterson. Cherub of Justice. Here to protect and serve.
So what?
So get yourself a library card.
Oh, brother.
Situation resolved. Hey, Frank, how's it going tonight?
Hey, Dickie, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Sorry I'm late, though.
You don't really have to be on time, Dickie. You don't really work here.
Yeah, well, that's no excuse. I better put myself on report.
Excuse me? Dickie, I got a customer here, all right? Come on.
Okay, Frank, I better check into home base. Woodchuck the gray squirrel, woodchuck the gray squirrel. Come on, gray squirrel.
Dickie? Is that you, Dickie?
Mom, the code name is Woodchuck. You're supposed to use the code name.
I don't care what the code name is. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you don't get your butt home right now...
Maintain radio silence.
What's he, one of these guardian angels?
No,
I'm not. Nor do I care to be. Even if they decide to return my phone calls.
How much did you say this was?
I think it was 79 cents.
I thought it was 89.
Hold it. I'll be right back.
Dickie, man, you don't have to...
89 cents! Hold that guy!
Thanks, Dickie.
That's what I'm here for, Frank. You got away with your little scam this time. Next time you're going down.
Get lost!
Yo, man! What's up with that?
It's okay, pal.
Yo, man.
It's okay. You can run, but you can't hide. Someday I'll see him in the street, and then boom! Death touch. Hey! Was it worth it, Mr. 10-cent discrepancy?
Calm down, man. You're gonna get in trouble, man.
You're my best friend, Frank.
I am?
Possibly the closest friend I've ever had.
Really?
You want to terminate that friendship, Frank? Then don't tell me how to do my job! The duties of this trademark yellow beret must always come first. Now, if you'll excuse me, I better give that parking lot a once-over. Frank! You're not going to believe what's going on in that bench out there.
What?
Woodchuck the gray squirrel! Woodchuck the gray squirrel! We have a situation here.
Making out.
What?
This is the guy and the girl making out.
Hey! Get your hands off her! And your tongue, too!
Man, Dickie! Why don't you just mind your... What is wrong with you? You all right, man?
Crazy chick? I had him down on the ground and she just started kicking me. That's appreciation for you.
Man, it's pretty bad, Dickie. Why don't you just go head on home, okay?
You mean back to the base?
Yeah, back to home base. Why don't you get a gray squirrel to put something on it? Yeah?
Okay, Frank. If that's your preference. Looks like everything here is pretty much under control now anyway. Thanks to the cherubs of justice. Woodchuck the gray squirrel, woodchuck the gray squirrel. Situation resolved, I'm coming home. See you tomorrow night, Frank.
All right, Dickie, take it easy, man.
Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. Hey! Where do you think you're going with that shopping cart?
Dickie, man! Dickie!
Kevorkian. A lot of you know me simply as Dr. Death. As you know, I recently agreed to stop assisting patient suicides. But now my years of experience can be yours in my new book, Dr. Kevorkian's Book of Home Remedies. You know, doctors have long known how to cure common ailments with simple items found around the house. Foot pain got you down, son? Then just soak that foot in a bathtub full of hot salt water with a cup of vinegar and a tablespoon of castor oil. Then just add a string of Christmas lights. Sure, it's messy. But you won't hear him complaining.
Doctor, I'm so depressed. I've got a splinter in my finger.
Well then, try to find a good vein. Then, just use an ordinary hypodermic needle with common household air. Inject a small bubble of air directly into the artery.
Are you sure about this?
Positive. Works every time. Dr. Kevorkian's book of home remedies is full of thousands of these handy cures for such ailments as burns, scrapes, scabies, even headaches. Just listen to one of my recent patients.
I suffer from terrible migraines. Regular doctors couldn't do anything for me. But then Dr. Kevorkian's book suggested many household items to alleviate my pain. First of
I found this 12-gauge just lying around the bedroom closet. That's probably the first good rest she's had in days. And you'll rest in peace, too, when you order Dr. Kevorkian's book of home remedies.
To order, call 1-600-DR-DEATH. Please have your credit card ready. We will not bill you later. Call now.
At last, I have found my prey.
Gary Coleman, you better stop. Gary? Oh, it's cold in here. I'm feeling goose nipply.
By the depths of Hades, what is that smell?
Dog, I gotta quit eating them pig's feet. My gas is kicking up.
I will take you away from all of this, my love.
Oh my God, it's a man in my boudoir, and I feel vulnerable, and I'm almost naked up in here.
Fear not, my love. I have crossed oceans of time to be with you.
You so crazy, you could have just called.
I want you to be mine for all eternity.
Listen, you don't know what you're getting into, because I'm telling you, I'm just like a virus. Once I get in your system, it's hard to get me out. Wait, I don't want you to see me like this. I just woke up. Let me put my face on.
Time is of the essence. You do not have to put on appearances for me. I want to take you as you are.
Look, you can have me now and have a hamburger, but if you wait, you can have a quarter pounder with cheese.
But I want to show you things that you've never seen.
Hey, word up, and I want to show you things that scientists ain't even seen.
You must hurry. Daylight will be upon us soon, and I am a creature of the night.
Hey, hold on a minute, because I'm a freak 24 hours a day.
Give yourself to me. By the crack of dawn, and we shall rule the underworld. I must drink of your essence.
Hey, word up. Then grab a straw, because you finna drink it up. Clap on. What's wrong with you?
By the beard of Satan, it's Beelzebub himself. Clap off.
Wait a minute. You said you had crossed the seas and all that kind of stuff. Clap on.
I didn't know I was going to find land ho. Clap off.
Wait a minute. Who you calling a hoe? Clap on. First of all, I
don't need no Eddie Monster looking with the Widow Peak fake, wearing funky breaths, breathing, coming into my window when you weren't even invited with them random old tie clothes, looking like Pee Wee Herman like he was on crack. White boy telling me that I don't look good. Okay?
You're right. I'm not good enough for you.
Hey, where you going? Now, don't be ashamed just because you're a white boy. I mean, I don't mind having a little cream in my coffee. And I mean, no. And if you act right, I'll do you like the bean. You know what I do? Grind it up, huh?
And I thought the crucifix was repulsive. Look, you don't understand. I'm a vampire. I have to have blood.
Oh, okay then. And what kind of blood you need? I got A negative or O positive. I got you.
But you also have mirrors. I hate mirrors.
You ain't got to worry about that. Look. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Oh my gosh, look at the time. I have to go sleep in my coffin.
Look, you don't have to go nowhere. I told you, I got you. Now let me rock your underwear. What you doing? What you doing? No, don't do that too. You a freak. Fillet my soul. Fillet my soul.
I give up. You win. But I have to do it with the window open. I love it in the sunlight.
Okay, then. Let the world see.
Free at last. Free at last.
Dog, I guess I was just too much for him. He got hot and just burnt up. Charlisa. Girl, yeah, I done burnt another one up, girl. I told you I'll be rocking rails all over the country.
Oh, the devastation. The pain. We must be united and work together as brothers. For only if we are united can we properly renovate and rehabilitate this area.
Mr. Almost, I want to help. Just let me help.
Sweep up the yard, my brother.
What could I do?
Gather the garbage.
Mr. Almost, I just want to tell you that you're my hero.
No, my child. I'm just an actor who talks sincerely and whose face looks like the Latino side of the moon. Now let's get moving. There is so much to do, so very many ways to be seen. All right, people, listen up. This house needs more work, more sweat and strain. You, clean up my Mercedes. You, tile my new wine cellar. And you, fill my jacuzzi with Jell-O and get naked.
Hey.
With your help, I can erect what was not standing. All right, people, let's go. Listen to me. Come here. I want to pontificate. You have wallpapered. You have painted. You've saved thousands of remodeling dollars. But what lies ahead is the biggest job of all.
And what's that?
Fixing my face. Everybody get the putty knives. Make me look good. I want to be governor one day.
Listen up, people. I am here, and I want to help. This is our planet. Can I get a hurrah? What, am I invisible? Doesn't anybody care? Listen to me!
I want one with relish.
And I want mine with mustard.
I want you to stop this insanity. What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to make a living here.
And the planet is dying. Listen, I can't get a pulse.
What the hell are you talking about?
There are 50,000 hot dog cows in Kansas alone.
So?
So, when those cows break wind, not only is it stinky, but it's cutting a hole in the ozone. Think of those hot dogs as 1 cubic foot of cow gas. Bon appetit. That's it. See? We can make a difference.
I'll make a difference in your face if you don't get out of here.
Oh, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Captain Carnivore?
Okay, little Ricky, now break the piñata.
No! Parents, don't do it. Don't teach the children how to kill. This is genocide.
This is a birthday party. Would you get lost?
Smoke screen, so the truth cannot be seen. Listen, kids. First you hit a piñata, next thing you know, you're clubbing baby seals. This is real, children. These are the killing fields. The piñatas are piling up. Are you with me? To hell with you, then.
Hey, man. If you don't get out of here, I will call the police. I'll whip your ass.
You've been eating hamburger, haven't you? I swear I could just strangle you. Whose is this?
Hey, man. Give me the ball.
Do you know what's in this thing?
Air.
Of course there's air. Lots of air that we could be breathing. Free the air. Hey, go, little airs, go. Go, Carrey. Fly away. Fly away.
You crazy. Give me my ball.
Good boy, Bruiser.
Oh, you poor ignoramus. What are you doing?
I'm taking care of my dog's business.
You can't put his duty in a plastic bag. It's not biodegradable.
All I want to do is get rid of it.
No! Save the species to feed the planet. You people make me so exasperated. I could just rub your nose in it, but it'd be such a waste. By the way, cut down on the kibble. Oh, thank you, you're here.
What seems to be the problem?
The problem is I'm trying to teach these people how to embrace the planet, and they're not listening. It's insanity. I swear, it just makes me crazy. I wish somebody would just reach out and do something. I'm running out of breath.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. So why don't you just move along?
Does somebody have a camcorder?
All right, that's enough.
Don't touch me. I'm a vegetarian. We've got to stop them, people. We've got to stop them. We all have 5 pounds of undigested butt cake in our colons. You're only as clean as your colon.
Take a little off the top, son, but leave the burns. Konnichiwa, folks. Sorry to bother you in the middle of your lunch. I just wanted to make sure you're taking all the proper safety precautions.
What's the meaning of everything's safety here?
I beg to differ, Shogun. Let me tell you something. Let's just say they're getting ready to serve up some of this spiny sea urchin. You're high on MSG. Somebody says, look, there's Chairman Mao showing everybody his ginseng root. You go to salute him. Next thing you know, you look like Jacques Cousteau in a trauma unit. Take care of that for me, will you, son? Now, according to Japanese custom, it is traditional, when meeting a new chef, to bow.
Doesn't that hurt?
No, but this does.
Hey, we're on our honeymoon. We thought this was supposed to be like a show.
Oh, so it's entertainment you want, huh? Okay. The lobster's gonna have his way tonight. The chicken's gonna have his way tonight. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Drum solo. Jose Bear.
Are we gonna eat?
What'd your last chef die from? Ever watch Japanese baseball? That's a triple.
This looks really good.
There's a finger in mine.
Oh, mine too.
Uh-oh. No wonder I had so much trouble juggling that ginsu.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, Oriental delicacies can take a little getting used to, man.
I need a drink.
Freeze, Perseus! Is that a bottle of hot sake you've got there, son? Yes, so? Well, you better let me check the alcohol content. This stuff can make a person highly volatile. Now, let's just say you're out for a hot one with the boys, but you don't know when to say when. Suddenly, you're so intoxicated you think you're a kung fu movie star out for revenge against the Yung Lee triad. So, you think you can beat me, huh? Well, my friend, let me show you something.
Everybody run!
Shokun Goshin Painaku. Watashi wa shomo shokude.
Now I have to get a new job. That was my favorite place for lunch.
Funny thing about Oriental food, an hour later, you're hungry again. Hey, guys, next meal's on me. I have a regular table at the top.
I can't believe it. Finally, Mr. and Mrs. Dan Corwin. I just can't believe it.
Baby, I thought that reception was never going to end. I kept looking at you in that dress, and all I could think of was getting you out of it. Girl, come here. Come here.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
My back is about to explode, girl.
Stop it.
Did somebody say
explode?
Who the hell are you, man?
Fear not, young lovers. I'm Fire Marshal Bill Burns, and I noticed your bride was getting a little warm south of the navel there, son.
You get the hell out of here.
Keep your rocket in your pocket, Mr. Spencer. You're not getting out of here until you learn the meaning of safe sex. Passion can lead to carelessness. And if you're not careful, you'll be carrying your new bride across the threshold of... Now, imagine, if you will, the following gruesome scenario. I should note that it contains intense scenes that may disturb sensitive viewers. Deal with it! You're chomping at the bit to deflower your blood, but your old friend Kim and Jane Sullivan have sent up a bottle of the finest champagne.
Aloha! The finest champagne compliments of your old and dear friends Tim and Jane Sullivan.
Call it a hunch!
Hey, what about my tip?
You want a tip, huh? Never do this!
Doesn't that hurt?
No. Your lips have been desensitized by years of television violence. Now, you're ready to enjoy a cold drink of bubbly. What you don't know is, our friendly porter type is distraught by the sudden cancellation of that Chevy Chase show. Thus distracted, he has mistakenly switched your champagne with highly unstable boric acid.
I seem to be losing my battle with gingivitis.
Man, this is our wedding night. Now, if you don't leave, I'm calling security.
Listen and learn, Loverloins. Now, you'll be putting out your private parts with the puny pillow patties that they stick on your bed in the middle of the night. Hey! Now, let's say your wife decides it's time to get this party started. Suddenly, the freak inside her is unleashed. She's possessed by the spirit of Carmen Miranda. Suddenly, and without any good reason, she decides to whip up a performance-enhancing smoothie with this handy bedside juicer.
That's no juicer. That's the magic finger.
You get technical, Buster. Don't worry, folks. Mommy, make it stop. Her mother eats popsicles in hell. Honey, he's possessed.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
This looks like a good place for a stick-up.
Look, man, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with my wife.
So would I, son. But I've got bigger fish to fry. Let me show you something. Now that you're married, it's time for complete and utter honesty. So you decide to introduce your wife to an old friend. Honey, I'd like you to meet Nylana. Now you're a little scared about your wife's reaction because she's got a temper like Lorena Bobbitt with menstrual cramps, and you don't want to spend a honeymoon describing your private parts to the police artist. So like the loser that you are, you totally freak out and accidentally inflate your vinyl vixen with hydrogen! What could this be?
Complimentary canister of inert hydrogen.
And after 11, too.
Enjoy your compressed gas.
You know we will. Ya-ta-ta. I love a girl who gets pumped up before sex. Now, she's looking like the Madonna balloon at the Macy's Day Parade. You throw her on the bed. You're shuffling around the room looking for your tire patching kit, just in case of a puncture. If you know what I mean. What you don't know is, this carpet is filled with a dangerous level of static electricity. And your finger is now become a digit of death!
Oh, God, no!
Oh, God, yes!
Everything's gonna be all right, honey. I'll get you to the hospital.
Don't worry, baby. I'm a fire marshal. I know CPR! Don't go into the light. Don't go into the light!
My God, this must have been one hell of a fire.
Man, I can't tell if those are his lungs or beef jerky.
We've lost him.
Time of death, 4:16 p.m. Nurse, call the coroner.
Don't touch that dial, Mary Tyler Moritz. It's a zombie! Not quite, son, but I do appreciate the Haitian culture. I'm Fire Marshal Bill Burns, and nobody likes a quitter. Scalpel!
Scalpel!
Happy entrails to you. Rib spreader! Rib spreader! Oh. So that's where my TV clicker went. Staple gun!
Staple gun!
Band-Aid with colorful Flintstone characters. Voila! Thanksgiving at Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Boy, this hospital is an accident waiting to happen. Let me show you something!
What the hell are you talking about?
See, you've got Ben Vereen on the table. He's been on the highway playing chicken jars with a Winnebago. You're trying to put the puzzle back together again when somebody says, hey, look,
there's Whoopi Goldberg with a black guy. You spin around to get a gander when you accidentally knock open the valve on this gas, like so. Next thing you know, you're Dennis Hopper from Blue Velvet. Don't look at me. Don't you look at me. You're happening. You're out of sight, Daddy-O. You are Stardust. You are golden. Then the telephone rings, and you accidentally answer the heart zapper instead. Boy, this new Sprint line is really clear! This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? Now, just for the sake of argument, let's just say a barracuda's been snacking on your patient's leg. This is no boating accident. This leg is more messed up than a child actor on different strokes. What time is it? Amputation time. You put your leg up here to get a little leverage when some wacky resident decides to play Jedi Knight with a surgical laser. Look out! Oh, hey, fella, watch it. You can take somebody's eye out with that thing. You're reaching for the guy's leg like Ray Charles looking for the girls. Next thing you know... I think I just hit marrow. There we go. Oh, all right. It does feel like it's still there.
Oh my God! Get a trauma unit in here.
Don't cry for me, I contain her. It's you who is in grave danger. Let me show you something, show you something. Let me show you something. Now, let's say you've got a patient whose bowels haven't moved since Michael Jackson had lips. A little enema.
So, enemas, though the subject of tasteless humor, are perfectly safe.
Not if you accidentally replace the warm, soapy liquid with highly volatile nitroglycerin.
Why would I do that?
Maybe you're all out of Snapple, son. Oh, nurse, would you pull my finger?
No!
Okay. Now, a scene from Backdraft.
My children were born in that hospital.
The desperate cries of the sick and injured would now go unanswered.
Oh, well, I guess I'm just a splash in the pan. Let me show you something, show you something. Let me show you something.
All right, children, I want everybody to settle down because with us today is Fire Marshal Bill, and he's going to be teaching us about fire safety in the classroom, okay? Fire Marshal Bill!
Howdy, kids! I know what you're thinking. We're all perfectly safe in this classroom, right?
Right!
Wrong! Just about everything you see in here is a potential hazard. Let me show you something. Let's just say you're changing the water in this here fish tank. And you accidentally fill it with gasoline, like so. Later that night, the janitor comes in. There's a power outage. He lights himself a match and... he's cooking fish sticks! Now, here's another all-too-common danger in the classroom. The movie projector. Sure, looks like fun, but it can be very, very deadly. Now, let's just say you're the audio-visual helper for the day. You go to plug this baby in, and you just happen to be soaking your bunions in a bucket of water.
My gosh, I hope he's okay!
Never better. Now, let's talk about CPR. Drop and roll! Your hand's on fire! So it is. Well then, drop and roll is a good idea. But suppose you got a handful of thumbtacks and you accidentally roll over them like so. Now the fire is out, but you look like Hellraiser! Hey, you kids did a nifty job on this mural. Shall we study its basic elements? You've got paper and you've got paint. A deadly combination! Let me show you something. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that the Earth is being occupied by strange, crab-like creatures from another planet. One of them needs a light. You whip out your Zippo, you flick your wick. Somebody says, look, it's Yoko Ono on a moped, and boom! You're off to the races. Now, how do we put this out?
Smother it with a blanket?
You could do that, that's for sure. Anybody else?
You can ask the crab-like people for assistance?
Get real, big kid! How about you, Missy?
Get a fire extinguisher!
Excellent, Miss Tompkins. But let's give the kids a chance.
No, the classroom is on fire! Kids, come on! Oh.
So it is! Everybody remain calm! I am a fire marshal! By the way, what's on the other side of this wall?
The chemistry lab!
Uh-oh!
It's okay, children. All the kids have been accounted for.
Our school, it's gone!
Yeah.
When will they ever learn? Oh well. Who wants marshmallows?
Yeah! We need sticks.
Sticks? Not when you're with Fire Marshal Bill, you don't. Let me show you something. So I hear you folks like to take shots at firemen. Who are you? I'm Fire Marshal Bill Burns, and frankly, I'm a little pissed.
Sir, please, the riots are over.
The riots may be over, man, but the hazard remains. Attention, choppers! Today's special is civil unrest. Let me tell you something! Let's say the justice system just lets you down big time, and you decide the market here owes you a couple of cases of your favorite malt liquor. You're pushing your cart down the aisle. It has a wobbly wheel. Somebody says, hey, look, there's Chief Daryl Gates going down Crenshaw on a unicycle. Where?
Yo, man, doesn't that hurt?
Son, you don't know what pain is until you've capped a Saudi oil fire with your tongue. Uh-oh. I see a baby that needs to be spanked. What the heck do you think you're doing, Leatherface?
I'm just grinding some meat.
Well, you better pop a no-dose. Those meat grinders can be a narcoleptic's nightmare. Let me show you something! What if you were up all night carrying a 3-piece leather sectional on your back down Vermont Avenue? You're grinding the meat, you're completely exhausted. A couple of cops are out front beating the hell out of Rodney Allen Riffy. You get confused, and you mistake your left hand for a pound of ground round. Like so! Next thing you know, you look like a bread thief in Baghdad.
Ho, 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 and howdy, folks! Make way for the fire marshals. Hey, kids, look who's here! Yay!
Chim chimney, chim chim chim.
Are you really Santa Claus?
Are you joking? Santa Claus is just a marketing tool for big business. Wake up, son! Nope. I'm here to make sure your holiday season is a safe one.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house were deadly fire hazards. Now, what kind of snack are you kids gonna leave for this so-called St. Nick? Cookies! Sounds delicious. But what if the jar is empty this year, and you decide to make them a waffle instead? You pull out your waffle iron, you go to pour in the mix, somebody says, hey, look, Rudolph's pinching a loaf on the neighbor's lawn. Where?
Santa, doesn't that hurt?
Like the Dickens. Quick! Somebody hand me the log cabin syrup!
Hey, listen, buddy, they said you were supposed to bring toys for the kids.
Yeah. Take a chill pill, Dad. You can't sing Jingle Bells when your head's on fire. So, that's a beautiful tree you got there. Let Santa show you something! Now, let's just say the guy who sold you this Christmas tree is an avid bear hunter. And he threw in a little something extra. You stick your leg in there, trying to locate the biggest present.
Marshal Santa, are you okay?
Ho, ho, ho. Nothing a little eggnog and Demerol won't fix.
What about our toys, Santa?
I bet I know what you want, little darling.
What?
A Barbie Power Wheels car.
Oh, yeah!
Hold it, Carlison! A go-kart like this can be a lot of fun, but it can also be a fiery death trap on the highway to hell. Let's just say there's an outbreak of psychosis at the North Pole, and a demented elf switches your little battery with a V6 350 horsepower fuel-injected turbo engine! Like so! You're having a manic depressive episode. You think you're Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder? You jump in the car, put your pedal to the metal, and hold on, Barbie!
Oh, my God! You put a hole in my living room wall!
You call it a hole. I call it a fire exit. You might want to get those wheels aligned. Okay, children. Gather around while Santa gives you the safety tip that could save Christmas. Now, what do you like to roast on an open fire? Chestnuts! You got it, Peanuts gang! Let's say you're a World War II veteran and you haven't cleaned out your pockets since D-Day! You're searching around in there, trying to come up with a chestnut, and you accidentally pull out a live hanging.
Santa, don't!
Everybody relax! Take a chill pill, would you? I am a fire marshal! On an open fire. Can't fool Fire Marshal Santa. He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're about to combust.
Idiot. I don't have any fire insurance.
Well, now you know what to ask for next Christmas. Hey! There's some young tykes building a snowman. Hold it right there, kids! I think Frosty could use a much bigger nose. But Santa, show you something!
Dr. Ito?
Wonderful. Another few days collecting data, and we'll have the cure for cancer.
Something's showing up on the radar. Looks like it's right outside the ship.
Viewing screen. Hey! Think you can let me in? You're starting to get a little thin out here. Danger, danger, Dr. Smith, Dr. Smith. Oh, my God. Open up the space pod. Hi, howdy, folks. Fire Marshal Bill here. You know, you anti-gravity geeks are due for a little safety investigation.
Well, let me be the first to welcome you aboard.
Thank you, son. That's a nice mustache you got there. I'd one like it myself.
Then one day I put my cigar in backwards and boom! Violet went up like a tinderbox.
But I don't smoke.
None of us do. And I'm sure you will find that our ship is the safest outpost in the galaxy.
That's what they said when I inspected the Titanic. But I showed them different. Unsinkable, my good eye. Uh-oh. What's going on over here, Princess Leia?
It is a refrigeration experiment. We're freezing this produce with liquid nitrogen.
Well, that's fine and dandy. But remember, in space, no one can hear you scream. Let me tell you something. Let's just say you're getting ready to freeze some veggies, and you mistake your hand for a stalk of celery. Mother God. Then you go to hang your autographed picture of Chewbacca, and the next thing you know, the Iceman cometh! Gee, that demonstration left me a little parched.
Don't drink that! That jar contains aliens!
So that's how they're getting over the border. Hey, you! Come on out and show me your green card!
Oh, my God! One of them is missing!
I wonder where it could be. Don't touch him! He's got my eyes!
Are you all right?
Are you joking? I've had more parasites living off me than Eddie Murphy.
Alert! Alert! There's an alien roaming free on board!
Speaking of roaming free, how come these seats don't have safety belts?
We don't need them. This ship is perfectly safe.
I beg to differ, Buck Rogers. What if one of your fellow astronauts is a frustrated soprano? He's in the shower, he breaks into a high note from Figaro. But we've learned a valuable lesson. Buckle up for safety! Well, burn my bridge work. Is that a self-destruct sequencer? When was the last time you had that baby tested?
Please don't touch that.
You know, a gadget like that can be handy, but it can also lead to a very unpleasant demise. Let's just say you're sleepwalking one night, and you're dreaming Darth Vader just told you he's your father. Naturally, you're completely suicidal, and you program the computer to start the final countdown, like so. Oop.
The station will self-destruct in 20 seconds.
You idiot!
Everyone, into the shuttle!
Please remain calm. He is a fire marshal.
Thank you, Hal. You see, Hal knows that all I have to do is use the main computer override key. Now, if I can only remember which one it is. Not that one. Wrong again. Oh, yeah. This is it. A lifetime of work.
God. Oh, God.
They can put a man on the moon, but they can't protect us from ourselves. Oh. Feels good to have the sun on my face. Of course, I'd rather have my face on the sun. Hey! Let me tell you something!
Well, it's halftime here at the Super Bowl, and what a super bat, huh, Bob?
Another picture of flaming kamikaze, Steve-O?
You got it.
Football and alcohol. A deadly combination! Howdy, folks.
I'm Fire Marshal Bill, here to make sure your Super Bowl Sunday is a safe one. Uh-oh! I see someone serving up some danger. Hey! Just what gives her Bloody Mary?
My name is Mindy and I'm busy.
Serving drinks to these yahoos during halftime can be lucrative. But it can also put you out for the season. There's some practical jokers, which is your cocktail tray, with this here regulation dartboard. Everyone's a little tipsy. You go to collect on the tab. Hey, guys! How about throwing me a few tips? Well, what do you know? Someone got a bullseye. Hold it just a firecracking minute. Is that a karaoke machine you got there?
Yeah.
Well, it's awful close to your big screen TV. Let me tell you something! Let's just say you're singing an inspirational football song. Rock 'em, sock 'em, kick 'em till you lick 'em. Go! Then all of a sudden, one of your buddies gets football fever and decides to Gatorade you, like so.
Ruined! Jocko, 86 just creep.
I wouldn't do that, Jocko. When you've been electrocuted as many times as I have, who needs a zapper? Excuse me, fellas.
What the hell's that supposed to teach us?
Some things you just have to learn for yourself. Okay, sports fans, one more demonstration and my job here is done. Let's just say you guys decide to have a little Super Bowl of your own. What you don't know is, this place was built on an ancient terrorist burial ground. Your quarterback is possessed by the demon spirit of a munitions expert from the Irish Republican Army. Oh, Jenny boy. Coach calls for a long bomb. He takes him literally, throwing this explosive device into the end zone. You scored the TD. You're having an epiphany. You're gonna celebrate. Everybody run!
Sunday. Bloody Sunday.
Not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Hey! They're trying to land the blimp! You know, these mooring lines can be extremely flammable. Let me tell you something! Humanity!
You think you're tough, don't you, Ken? Huh? Well, here's your wake-up call.
Excuse me. Hi. Are you the guidance counselor?
Have a seat.
Okay, thanks.
Name's Ed Bacon. What's your name, son?
John. John.
John.
Yeah.
John. Let me just get out the John file.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, John.
John. John with no H. What do you know? There's 200 freaking Johns in this school. Maybe you're one of the lucky ones whose dad actually stuck around long enough to give him a blast.
It's Sanders. John Sanders. John Sanders. S-A-N-D-E-R-S. John Sanders with an S at both ends.
Sanders. Okay. Sanders, here we are. It's coming right up here.
Take your time. You seem tense.
I'm just fine.
Okay.
John.
All righty.
Now, John, according to this, you've been spending a lot of time in art class there.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be a painter. Interesting. Yeah. What about the Marines, son? The Marines? I'm just suggesting that because you seem a little poofy to me. A little sweet in the pants, you know what I mean? Yep, I definitely say the Marines are for you, John. Make you tough. Take a shot at me. Come on! It'd be good for you, John. Be real good for you.
All right, Mr. Bacon, you can spit on my dreams if you want to, but I'm going to show you and everybody. Someday I'm going to be a painter.
Well then, by all means, paint. Just paint your sissy little heart out. Hell, I've just been doing this for 15 years. What do I know? Huh? I'm an idiot, right? Get out of my sight. Get out! And don't call me from the homeless shelter either.
Everything all right? What's with John?
I guess he just had a little bite from the big reality sandwich, and he started to choke on it. Who are you?
Danita Clark. You sent for me.
Right, Danita. I've been looking over your file. I see you've been studying ballet lessons for 14 years.
That's right. I'm going to be a ballet dancer. I'm going to spend the summer in London studying at the Royal Academy.
Big mistake. Have a seat, Danita. I've taken a personal interest in your career. Now, why would you want to go all the way to London when you could pursue your dream right here in the States?
How?
As a stripper. There's good money in stripping.
I don't care. I'm going to be a ballet dancer.
Wake up, Danita! You're not very pretty and you're not very smart. So you can thank your lucky stars that God gave you such a great rack. It's your choice, Danita. Strip or starve.
Mr. Baker!
Now, Danita. I know this seems harsh, but I'm telling you now because in 10 years, those knockers of yours are going to be down around your ankles. That's what happens with big ones like yours. It's a little law called gravity, Danita. Now, here's what I want you to do. Drop out of school immediately. Go see my friend Kenny at the Jug Shack. Address are on those matches. Yep. I can still make a difference. Well. If it isn't Marlon Keene. You know, they used to say you couldn't score below 400 on the SAT. It's an honor to meet the man who proved them wrong.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bacon.
He speaks! Oh, Marlon, it seems that even a cud-chewing cretin like yourself is entitled to work. So, why don't we pull out the old career skills manual and see what magnificent opportunities await somebody with your special needs. Now, let's see. Here's one. Neck wringer at the slaughterhouse. You'd have to be smarter than the chickens to catch them. Garbage man. That's like putting a kid in the candy store. Here we go. No skills, no brains required. And that would leave only one profession. It would be...
What does it say?
Guidance counselor.
What? I can't hear you.
Guidance counselor. Guidance counselor!
Thanks for your advice, Mr. Bacon. But I think I'll hold out and do something better. All right?
They say you took something that belonged to them. And man, they gonna kick your white ass.
Imposter, I'm just a middle-class worker from Toronto. In spite of how I sound,
Ringo and Platinum bigger than Marley and Jimmy and Yellowman, but I'm not even mulatto. My reggae's watered down. Hear me on the radio, think I could not be blacker, but on my video you see I'm really a cracker, pretending I was a Rasta since I was in jammies. I should pay my face and start belting out Mary. You can criticize me all the way to the bank. My single's number one and Shabba don't rank. Time wanna kick dice off the label for this and the cops that said it just ain't right. But when a Caucasian man records a carpeting song, they don't have a problem. Must be an oversight. All the Jamaicans think I gave them a bum scare, but everything I know I learned from an auctioneer. The bidding started 7 for this here go gang. 8 do I hear 8, 9 who'll give me 10? I got 10 going once, going twice sold. I can spout gibberish and it'll go gold. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. A skitty button, dip it up the bow. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh, bizade, 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 oh.
I'm rapping your songs with the best of my ability. You need a black man to increase your credibility. When put on the spot, I side with the rosters, cause Sean ain't down with no imposter.
Imposter, like Vanilla Ice, the people are sick of me. They put my boom boom down in 4 months. My brother'll be back in Canada working a day job with a burger crown. Would you like fries with that? A hot apple pie with that.
Just drive around now. Blue top. Cool running. Ah! Hey man, you wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you man? I'm warning you man. I shot the sheriff. Exodus. Oh now.
Reverend, I don't believe a word you've said here today. And furthermore, your so-called church's fundraising methods are immoral, if not illegal. And I assure you this Senate panel will not rest until we put every last one of you shysters in jail. Now, you please call the next witnesses.
You look too happy, Pop.
See you Sunday, Reverend.
Boy, I feel love. The English.
Remain standing and hold up your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So help me, my God. Now let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Hallelujah! For those who wear fig leaves should not dance with hungry goats.
Amen.
State your names for the records.
My name is the Reverend Ed Cash. $1 bills, no food stamps, please.
And I'm the Reverend Dr. Carl Pathos, this ministry's spiritual gynecologist. Now, would you please tell us the name of your church?
That would be the First Church of Discount Sin. Yes, Lord, as of now, we have 6 locations throughout the greater metropolitan area.
The Lord is slashing prices and all sin must go. Just dial 1-800-SIN-A-LOT for the franchise nearest you. We even have a drive-through window. Can I take your order, Reverend?
Yes, I'd like some forgiveness, please.
Would you like a hot apple pie with that?
Yes, and I'll have a Moses McMuffin, too.
Gentlemen, are you actually charging people a fee to forgive their sins?
We prefer to call it a donation.
Praise be, for he who giveth shall be without sin for 90 days or your money back.
I think somebody been sipping on the holy water.
Reverend Cash, it says here that you don't earn a dime. How do you explain your extravagant lifestyle?
Extravagant? You call this Rolex extravagant? This is the bottom of the line. No, you got it all wrong. See, what I do is operate a trust fund for the Lord. That's right, for the big guy. See, he's the one with all the money. That's right, he tell me what to do with it. If it was me, I'd invest it. There's a couple of junk bonds I got my eye on, but what can I tell the Lord? If the Lord want to buy a big hat with a feather in it, what am I supposed to say? No, Lord, you can't have it. The Lord seen Sheriff.
Stick it in and call it macaroni, that's what I'd say.
And if he want a house, 300 square feet, what am I going to say? No, Lord, you can't have it on your earth?
The Lord uses that jacuzzi in mysterious ways.
And it's time for the Lord to clean it out.
Excuse me, Reverend Pathos.
Yes?
How do you explain these expenditures? $200 to the Wild Weasel Dance Club.
Well, one must know evil before he can condemn it.
What about $400 to Rondell's Strip-O-Gram?
One must see evil before he can denounce it.
And what about $900 to the Red Rooster Escort Service?
It is all around us, friends. And how are we not to be distracted when we know that somewhere, somehow, breasts are being augmented? Foods, and I could use AA and a good dentist right now. I've sinned against you.
Look, we also show expenditures here for a company jet. Now, how do you explain that?
Well, see, that simply allows us to get to the higher power.
That's right.
See, the Lord don't always want to come down to you. You think you can just bow your head and he show up all the time?
It's a lie.
Well, sometimes he say, come on up to my place.
What about these taxes? You haven't paid any in 7 years.
Well, that... Oh, hold on. Oh. Hello? It's the Lord. Yes, Lord? Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I said. Who am I to say? Uh-huh. Ooh, I ain't never heard you speak like that, Lord. Well, I have to speak to him in tongues. He's very upset.
Can anyone explain what he is saying?
He said he's speaking in tongues, and speaking of tongues... I've been wanting to do that since I came in here.
Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Woo! The Lord is upset. You have angered the Lord. Oh, no. And now I must say a prayer for you for forgiveness, because the Lord is pissed off.
Say it.
Bow your head, please. Lord, please forgive these senators for getting all in your business and treating you like some common criminal and trying to make you look bad in front of all these people.
Oh, yes.
And Lord, we know that you don't like to go low, but you will if you have to.
You will stoop.
You can stoop just as low as them and show these here pictures we have of the senator with these different women.
We have seen the light in the holy dark room, Lord.
Lord, this ain't the only shot you got. Because you got all kind of shot. I hope it ain't upside down. Lord, please forgive them.
Forgive
and
them,
let
Lord.
them know that the way through forgiveness is by giving. Amen.
Gentlemen, I think we have seen a miracle. And this miracle is forgiveness.
Yes, that's right. The Lord will extend his forgiveness.
Yes, he will.
But he ain't gonna do it for free.
No.
In order to be forgiven, you must go to the root of the word, which is give.
Give
For give.
Give a
Cough it up. Reverend Cable, I think this deserves a song.
I thought you'd never ask.
You gotta reach right out and love each other. Never push or shove another unless you're angered by something that they've said, and then feel free to kick them till they're dead.
Live from Las Vegas, it's 21 hours and counting here at the Jerry's Kids Telethon. Here's your host, Jerry Lewis. This is love, and love is this, if you're just joining us. It's the 21st hour of the Jerry Kids Telethon. We're here to fight a deadly affliction, one that is suffered by millions of inner-city youths across this great nation of ours. Also many public figures, such as the entire singing group Full Force. Get busy one time. Say hello to one of Jerry's kids. This is Rodney Washington from Compton, California. And this is the dreaded activator,
that he craves so very desperately.
Hey!
Rodney, tell the people out there what happened to you as a result of your Jerry curl.
Well, you know, first it was the in thing to do, man. Everybody had one, you know? Then things started going bad, man. My woman left me, man. Because she got tired of washing them pillow covers, man. Man, I was like a walking fire hazard. At my job at McDonald's, man, I couldn't even go near the heat lamps or roof.
It's okay. Let it go.
Can we make with the Kleenex here?
Okay, Rodney, give me the good stuff.
Well, I finally made that call to Jerry Curl Deactivation Center.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, the hardest thing I ever did, man, was staying away from that activator, man. My hand was just, I just needed that activator in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was terrible, man. But I'm on my way back, man. Mm-hmm. Next week, I'm going to get a flat top.
Oh, yeah.
So you see, there is hope. Won't you please send your donations and your love? Help us fight this Jerry curl syndrome. Is it time for me to sing? Unfortunately, this year we could not get clearance on Never Walk Alone. I was devastated. So I wrote my own song. I hope you like it.
Get up and shower your head all clean. You're not going far with that crazy bling. Your head just looks like crap. Put that grease ball under attack. Put that grease ball under
It's Kung Fu Master 91. The adventure continues.
Grasshopper, when you can grab this pebble from my hand, it will be time for you to leave. Sorry, not this time.
Oh, come on, Ancient Master. It's been almost 20 years. I gotta get out of here. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we just say I grabbed it? We don't have to tell anybody. It'll be my little secret.
I cannot do that. Remember, as it is written, life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. Just like a prayer. In other words, you don't graduate until you grab this pebble.
All right. Wow. Look over there. It's Julia Roberts and Jason Patrick.
Where? Nice try. Now, let Aikido have his turn.
Oh, good luck. You still on pebble grabbing?
Damn. What's it, Compton style?
Congratulations, Aikido! You are now ready to move on.
All right, what do you want? 100? 200? Lakers season tickets?
Front row! I am sorry, Grasshopper, but as it is written in the ancient scroll, it's it, and that's that.
Okay. I didn't want it to come to this.
Give me the stone! Right down! Woo! I got it! somewhere between love and madness lies obsession.
Yes! Yes, Master! I understand now! I'm ready!
Master? Master?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Serve the other students their lunch.
Right already.
Join us next week for more exciting adventures of Kung Fu Master 91.
Am I crazy, or is that... Oh, my God, it is! It's Mr. Rogers! Let's go introduce ourselves. I don't know. Oh, come on. Excuse me. You're Mr. Rogers, right?
Why, yes, I am. Hello, neighbor.
Hi! Oh, my gosh, I don't know what to say. I grew up watching you, and I just really think you have made such a wonderful contribution. It's just so nice to meet you.
I'm glad to meet you, too. To see that I've helped shape little girls into women like you just gives me such a warm feeling in my heart. And my shorts are on fire. What I mean to say was, looking at those beautiful hooters makes me want to stick my face in there and go...
I don't believe it. What are you, some kind of pervert?
And you say, spank me like a bad puppy?
Just I can say police. Come on, Gail. Ugh.
Go ahead. Tell anyone you want to. They'll never believe you. I'm Mr. Rogers. There you go.
Wow. You're Mr. Rogers. I grew up watching you.
Wow. I've been watching you, too. Would you like to see my puppet?
Sure.
Oh, there he is. He's Prince Henry.
Oh, hi. What a pretty dress you have on.
Well, thank you, Prince Henry.
You know, in my kingdom, I'm the inspector of all fabrics. Oh, goodness, what a splendid garb. Oh, what do you call this?
It's just a kind of... Hey, Prince Henry.
Let me show you how I fluff Lady Elaine's pillows.
Let me just check these out. Lorenzo's oil massage. Pound Hog Day. These are porno tapes. And my little Bobby watches you every day.
That's nice. Give him this for me.
Yo, is there a problem?
No problem.
Man, are you crazy, man? I'm gonna call the cops, man.
Hey, you just can't go around hitting people.
Oh, I'm not just hitting people. Watch. Hi there, Mr. Brostrop.
What's going on? So where's he at?
There he is. That's the guy.
Oh, man, this is fantastic. Mr. Rogers, man. You're Mr. Rogers?
Well, thank you, officer.
Oh, man, this is fantastic, man. My kids watch you every day. You know what? I'd be a big hero if you could give me an autograph.
Oh, give me a break. Mr. Rogers made lewd comments to us. Mr. Rogers attacked me.
Mr. Rogers kicked my ass.
I think somebody's living in the land of make-believe. When you lie, it makes me mad. When you fib,
with, I just can't be glad. I think these youngsters could use some guidance.
All right, come on. Come with me, embarrassing Mr. Rogers. You should be ashamed of yourself. This man is a national treasure. Thanks a lot. I'll take care of it. All right, everybody into the car. Come on. Come on. No more of this.
Hello, hooker. I want to go all the way around the neighborhood tonight.
Hey, are you really Mr. Rogers?
No, of course not. But the money's real. Let's go get it on, neighbor.
Hey, man, I'm really happy for you. Look, I know you're feeling pretty good. I'm glad you turned this corner in your life, but just do me a favor and take it easy and don't overdo it tonight.
Gotcha. Hi.
Hi.
I'm gay.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gay and I'm proud of it. I have nothing to be ashamed of.
That's great.
Are you gay?
No.
Really?
Yeah, really, I'm not.
If you were, I'd kiss you.
Hey, well, I'm not, all right?
Yep, slow, deep, and passionate. I'm completely gay.
Would you like an hors d'oeuvre, sir?
Why not? Gay people have to eat too. I'm gay, and so I eat.
Okay.
That really pleases my homosexual palate.
Well, if you'd like a drink, they're at the bar, okay?
Alrighty then. Diet soda, please. A little diet soda for the man who likes men. Here you go. Don't you mean here you go, sissy boy? No. All right then. Excuse me, ladies. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not attracted to you physically, so please don't try to pick me up tonight.
Well, we weren't planning on it.
Oh, great. Because as far as I'm concerned, those things on your chest might as well be ears. Hello? You know, everyone should know about this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Gather round, everyone. In case some of you haven't heard, I'm gay.
Oh, God, man.
And if you have any questions or would like to discuss fashion, movie reviews, or just get a darn perm, feel free to just come by. Hi. How are you? I'm gay, you know.
Really? I'm gay, too. What's your name?
Whoa, gee! Man! That is where I draw the line. You know? I mean, what am I, a piece of meat? Man, some people are so brazen. I mean, I've heard of shameless queens before, but you take the cake, lady!
Look. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just trying to be friendly.
Friendly is one thing. Plotting a hostile takeover is another. Did you see what he did to me? Huh? Did you see him attack me? Yeah. I mean, what am I putting out? Some kind of vibe that says, use me, defile me? I think I better go home. Let me call a taxi. Hello, Pink Wheels. I'd like a car, please.
Are you gay?
I certainly am, but not to an insane degree.
We'll be right over.
Fine. I'll be waiting outside. I have to leave now. Excuse me. Freak.
Hi, boys and girls. Your friend Pee-wee has been on a new adventure, which is why it's time to buy the new improved Pee-wee doll. This one's even anatomically correct. That's right, just like Fu Manchu. The new Pee-wee doll is a master of disguise.
Not only that,
The new Pee-wee doll comes with
turbo fast. So little Pee-wee can beat this drum.
Little Pee-wee can beat most anything except a bum rap. So hurry on down to your local toy store and pick up the new
Pee-wee doll today.
As always, pull my string and I'll talk. I have the right to an attorney. I have the right to remain silent.
And what if I did some charity work instead?
Yes, it's the new and improved Pee-wee doll from Sleazo. Pee-wee's Boardhouse, trench coat, handcuffs, and bail bond, sold separately.
Do you enjoy the fabulous resort cities, Atlantic City, Las Vegas, Reno, Lake Tahoe? Do you have as much free time as I do? Then what are you waiting on? Get yourself a Players Club. You'll receive up to 110% off on shows, rooms, and meals. With the Players Club, you'll get VIP treatment, baby. I'll have a suite with a heart-shaped bath.
I'm sorry, we...
Oh! Bellboy! And with the club, there's no problem getting good seats. Tony, can you fit me in?
Nah, man,
Oh. Bingo. Front row. Use the Players Club in casinos, banks, or anywhere else you want to throw your weight around. The Players Club. It's a moocher's dream. Well, let me help you count it. Who clubs you, baby? 20, 40, 60, and one for you. 20.
Hello, new recruits. You might remember me from the Rodney King proceedings. As a police officer, my oath is to provide service and safety to the solid citizens of the city.
Well, mine is say it, don't spray it.
Ooh, a smartass. Well, if I had 9 of LA's finest holding taser guns and wielding billy clubs behind me, I'd fight you right now. But I'm kind of busy. So, who's here today? You must be Stephen Simmons. And you'd be Stan Smith. And I take it you're Sissy Spacek from Sarasota's Strange Scent. Hey, who's been messing with my list? Was it you, Mr. Prankster?
No, sir.
What's the matter, sassafras? Are you scared? Are you frightened? Are you nervous? You're sweating like a suckling sow on a sizzling spit. What are you smirking at? Smarty pants? Hmm? Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be very tough to be a police officer. Okay, panty waist, take a shot at your old SARS. That's a good one. Now let me try. This brings us to lesson number 1. Get to know your weapon, but don't ever use it recklessly. Can you say recklessly? Recklessly! Excellent. Lesson number 2. Police officers have to remember events exactly as they happen. This is a suspect, and this is a can of mints. Now, what did you see?
You use excessive force.
No, this is excessive force. see?
Police brutality.
I think somebody needs to get their eyes checked. Vision's getting a little blurry, isn't it? Read the bottom line! And what did you see, son?
Yeah, it looked like he was on PCP, then he attacked you, right? And you just acted like you were supposed to.
Hey, kid, are you registered for jury duty? Incidentally, remember that word, PCP. It stands for pounds crook persistently. Can you say persistently?
Persistently.
Sounds like we're in sync. Now, for lesson number 3. You must identify the enemy instantly. That's why we set up this simulation. Curtain! Say you're in a seedy part of the city. When you stumble upon several silly suspects secretly slipping across the street. As a police officer, you must make split-second decisions separating the innocent from the despicable. Ready on the right, ready on the left, ready on the firing line. All right, students, select the most dangerous suspect. No, he's no threat. Hold your fire.
What about him?
Not this time. Believe me, there's a much bigger threat to the men in blue. That's him! Kill the bastard with the video camera! Get him! He's shooting like this. You're not gonna survive. Hold your fire. Take him out and you can waste everybody else at your own leisure. Congratulations, students. You've passed the course. But now it's time to recite the policeman's oath. Now, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
State your name.
Promise to support the system and successfully strip suspicious suspects with excessive force.
Promise to support the system and successfully
Suffering succotash. Suffering succotash. Hey, what's this? What do you think you're doing? You think you can just come in here and film police officers training? Is that it? This is top secret, mister. I'm gonna have to give you a little warning.
Captain's log, stardate 14. We are being pulled towards a hostile planet. I'm hoping that Scotty will be able to activate the backup control system. God, I feel so vulnerable.
Captain, I'm picking up some strange signals. Something about intergalactic oppressors, sir.
Captain, intruders are approaching the bridge, sir.
Who are you?
I am the Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Spock, who is he?
A former Calypso singer, Captain, who later became leader of a 20th century African-American religious sect known as the Nation of Islam.
You like to buy some incense?
Bean pie, my brother?
No, thank you. What do you want?
I've come to warn your crew.
Warn your crew?
Of their enslavement.
Aboard this vessel. That's poppycock. These people are perfectly free to do anything they like.
It is that same lie that kept Elvis the king, that made that poor child LaToya Jackson think she could sing. It is that same lie that's got white boys rapping and the fat boys acting.
Hey, mister, you can't come in here and talk to me like that. Aurora, get me Starfleet Command.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, my Nubian princess. How long have you placed his cause? I watch the show every week, and all I see is the back of your nappy wig.
Aurora, Starfleet, now!
Well, wait a second. chocolate fantasy? You get up off your flat butt and get Starfleet your damn self, because I ain't budging.
Yes, sister. Mr. Zulu, call Scotty. Tell him to get this man out of here.
Wait a minute, Mr. Zulu. Before you touch that dial, answer me this question. Who does the laundry around here?
I do. Mr. Zulu. Well, you call me Buddha head and pie face in front of everybody. Well, I've been in space all this time, and I haven't had one woman yet. You even take the ugly ones, Captain. My loins are about to explode. I want to do the nasty.
That's right, rise above.
Mr. Spock, my friend, we've got to do something. Why do you say we, Caucasoid? It's obvious, Captain, that Minister Farrakhan is right. Spock, are you out of your Falcon mind? Well, logically speaking, Captain, I am the strongest and most intelligent person aboard this vessel, yet I'm only second in command.
Mm-hmm.
I should be captain, and I'm also a better director than you.
Can't you see it's discrimination?
You get off my ship, buddy!
Put your puny weapon down, Captain. You cannot harm me. My people have survived 400 years of slavery. 300 years of apartheid. And 25 years of the Jeffersons in syndication. Go to your room. Oh, I love it when I do that to them. Nubian princess, call Sylvia's Soul Food Shack, make reservations. I got a taste for some blackened whitefish. Mr. Sulu, what are you gonna have?
Sylvia.
Well, all right then, my horny Asian brother, walk back to 5. We're going home, destination 125th Street.
First came House Party, then came House Party 2, and now the house is throwing the biggest bash of them all in House Party 3, starring Teddy Kennedy.
I am a party animal, and I have the court papers to prove it. Who wants to earn a T-bill the hard way?
Also starring the Keating Five. Special guest star, Anita Hill.
Miss Hill, it was just awful the way Clarence Thomas treated you.
Yes, it was, Senator.
Thank goodness there's people like us to stand behind the women of this country.
So right, Senator.
Plus a special appearance by Vice President Dan Quayle. House Party 3. Your tax dollars at work.
Welcome to the Dysfunctional Home Show. Now your host, Grandpa Jack McGee. Oh. Hi, friends, and welcome to the Dysfunctional Home Show, where we teach you how to live the dysfunctional lifestyle. Are you ready for dysfunction? Great! I'm all dead inside. Oh, yeah. Look who's here. It's my pride and joy. Daddy's little princess.
Daddy, you're drinking again.
Of course I'm drinking. It's the only way I can forget the way you broke your mother's heart. You know, you're the reason she left me.
It wasn't my fault you were a hooker in junior high. I thought all 7th graders had a beeper and a mink coat.
I gotta go, Dad.
Okay. But before you go, give your dad some sugar.
Oh, Dad. See you later.
That's what you call tough love. Aren't we just a model family? That is the #1 lesson for today. Denial is the key to a dysfunctional lifestyle. Write it down or send for the manuscript. Okay. Now, we're gonna do some dysfunctional cooking. Where's the food?
Check the cover, Dad.
I know where it is. That's my son, the big director. Thinks he's better than me because I have a drink now and again. Son, you're nothing and you'll never be nothing. Aha! There it is. Pork and beans. Pork and beans! In a dysfunctional home, you gotta have them. My ex-wife used to cook for me till she started listening to her high society friends. All of a sudden, she can't take a punch anymore. Starts using fancy words like self-esteem and codependent in it. Okay, that's just about ready for the oven. I gotta remember to preheat this sucker.
The oven, Dad, that is a refrigerator.
I know what it is. Nothing. Okay, now, while that is slowly simmering, I can always find something useful to do with this other oven. I'm trying to kill myself.
Well, you gotta put the oven on high! You don't know how to do anything right! You're a loser! Your brother Bobby knew how to kill himself! He was a real man! But not you! Oh, no! You can't even get yourself right! You are a failure and you'll never amount to nothing! Nobody loves you! Nobody!
Dad, that's the oven timer.
I know what it is. It's the oven timer. Oh, yeah. That looks delicious. But watch out. That plate is awful hot. Now, all we have to do is put a little bit. We just have to add a little bit. just have to put a little bit of garnish on it. There you go. There you have it. Pork and beans. Pork and beans! Now I can have this nice, sumptuous meal when I come back from my drive.
Would you stop him, Stephen?
Grandpa, no! Come on. Hey, give me the keys. Get off me, you sons of bitches! I'll kill you! Come on. This is lesson number 5. Take everybody else down with you!
This has been the Dysfunctional Home Show with your host, Grandpa Jack. Hi, honey.
You're mighty chipper this morning.
Oh, why shouldn't I be? Got my old job back. Oh, I can't wait to get back out to sea.
I'm so proud of you. I made you a big breakfast. Dig in.
Great. Listen, honey, I just want you to know I think it's wonderful the way you stuck by me through this whole thing.
Well, I stuck by you, Sam, because I believe in you. I know you. Oh, they made you out to look like such a klutz, such a moron. The media really took advantage of you. After all, it wasn't your fault that your tanker hit that reef and leaked all that oil. Just because you're the captain doesn't mean you should be responsible for every little thing that happens to your ship. And when the tanker did start leaking, well, the company did just what they were supposed to do. They laid down a containment boom. That's what any rational group would do. How are they supposed to know the spill was too big to be contained? They were just doing what they thought was right. So they did the next logical thing.
What was that?
They poured absorbent material on the spill to soak it up. Are you okay, honey?
Yeah. Just getting the coffee.
Yeah, that absorbent material was a great idea. Too bad it just made a bigger mess. If they really turned the tide when they decided to burn it off, that was brilliant. Sometimes that's the only thing that'll work. It's the cleansing power of flame. You just have to burn off what you can and let Mother Nature take care of the rest through evaporation. Hell's bells, in 100 years or so, they'll never know there was a silly little spill at all.
No, I think you're right, hon. We did good.
You sure did. I'm so proud of you, Sam. Goodness, look at the time. There's a fresh tanker of crude in the harbor, mister, and it's got your name on it.
I love you. Bye.
Don't forget your lunch.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Coming this fall, it's the Exxon family. Nobody's perfect.
The American Heritage Dictionary defines a transition as an instance or process of changing from one form to another. So this is one transition. And this is another. But this, my friends, is my favorite transition of all.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Nobody would hit like Willie Mays. Anybody who don't agree should be shot and spit on.
Hey, no argument from me on that.
Hey, baby! Wow, will you look at that? Oh, there ought to be a law!
Well, looks like she's got Gary Coleman and Webster up under there.
Uh-oh. Hide the jewels, look who's coming.
It ain't a couple of pretty boys.
Taste is seized.
Anyways,
Pop-Tarts!
yeah, they probably hang out with all of those Twinkies do down there in York Street.
Probably drinking that sissy bar in the corner through York.
What do they call that place? Right, the blue parrot. Apple turnovers?
Yeah, I bet they're in there every night. Sucking down one of them special drinks they make in that place. What do they call them?
Slow bun fizz.
Right, the slow bun fizz.
Slow bun fizz, yeah.
Cinnamon swirl.
Fave.
Probably can't wait to get to that big jukebox they got in the corner there and play Bette Midler songs.
It's raining men.
That's G32.
G35.
Then they all head back into that secret room they're trying to get.
Oh, yeah, but you can't get in unless you know the password.
Pop goes the weasel!
Peanut butter cups?
Peach cobblers! And you know they're gonna hit on Todd, the bartender.
Who?
Todd, Todd. The guy who teases you with those piercing blue eyes. His pouting soft lips.
Yeah, that Tom Selleck mustache to just melt you dead in your tracks. Yeah, weed whackers!
Cheese doodles!
What the hell are you guys yelling at? A couple of show tune lovers walked by.
Oh, yeah, like those fruitcakes that hang out at the Blue Parrot.
Yeah, you know the place?
Yeah, sure, my roommate Todd works there.
If it pleases you, I prepare your dinner, Loli.
Thank you. Now die! Take this away. It depresses me.
Rory! The village is not yours to toy with. The Great One will stop your evil plan.
Enter the Dragon. Now you can see world champion female bodybuilder Vera DeMilo in Breast of Fury.
Hey, why don't you guys pick on someone with your own testosterone level? Are you the Great One who has been sent to avenge us? No, but I'm on steroids, so when I get cramps, look out! There is no hope. That's it, Chang. No pain, no gain.
Doc, take care of this. It bores me.
Whoa, Lee. You evil overlord. I come bearing bitter fruit.
I don't feel it. What is that smell?
You'll have to excuse me. I'm in heat.
Get hot!
So learn how to swim in a circle. Nice moves, but you're no Patrick Swayze.
Ha! You fight well, genetic freak. But let's see how you do against Domo!
Sorry, must be ninja-vitis. Is that tempura in your belly, or are you just happy sashimi? There's only one way to take down this big boy. Look up there! It's Rodan, and he's fighting with some other creature.
I have been defeated by Poison Pit!
I've turned bigger stomachs than yours, mister. Hey,
Not so fast. My breasts are quite beautiful, aren't they? And oh, so distracting. That's what you get for peeking. What's a girl to do?
Vera DeMilo has Burst of Fury!
If you were charmed by Pretty Woman, you're gonna love the sequel. Pretty Buff Woman, starring champion female bodybuilder Vera DeMilo.
How about a little booty, cutie? Hi there, handsome. How about a date?
No thanks. Maybe some other time.
Guess what? It's Sadie Hawk instead. How about a lift to your hotel, money bags? Stick around for another week or so.
Actually, my plane leaves tomorrow morning.
I don't think so.
Well, I think I could reschedule.
Really? I can't believe it. It's a dream come true. Take me shopping, bubblehead. This'll do. Charge it.
DeMilo is a pretty buffed woman.
What do you want from me? I want the fairy tale.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
First, Lou Ferrigno was the Incredible Hulk. Then Arnold Schwarzenegger was Conan. And now, world champion female bodybuilder Vera DeMilo explodes upon the screen as Veracosa, Mistress of Destruction. Watch Vera's biceps bulge as she summons the Spirit Diana Ball. Watch her belly bulge as she lets loose the wind of the gods. You'll marvel at all of Vera's incredible bulges.
What's the girl to do? Thanks for hanging around. No fair. Ow!
Alas, we meet, my dreaded Veracosa.
I am Key-Man of the Hanna-Barbarians. I am he that must vanquish thee from thine, therefore I am, I must.
I don't understand a word you're saying. What kind of language is that?
It is the tongue of my native land, dyslexia. Now, say you'll be my bride, and together we will rule the Ereudites. You are brave as well as beautiful. That excites me.
You shall never taste my ambrosia, Key-Man. For I am Viracosa of British Caledonia, keeper of Nautilus, and deceptor of urinalysis.
Very well. And what I cannot have, take it I shall. Yes, I shall unleash the memories that kings and princes have died for.
I can't believe you just did that. I'm so humiliated. Now you've asked for it.
No, Rita. No, not the poison pit. Oh, no.
Sleep well, Key-Man. Let that be a lesson to all those who practice evil. When you mess with my breasts, you die like the rest.
Viracosa, Mistress of Destruction. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Roger Spitman for the Wild World of Sports. And welcome to the final round of the 10th Annual Sweethearts Bodybuilding Competition here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the greased-up pose portion of the show. The action has been pretty fierce here, and here comes our first competitor. She's Sarah Sunkiss from Salamander, California. This is her first finals. Not a lot of muscle mass and still quite feminine. And quite frankly, I don't like that, and neither do the judges. She's going to have a tough time here today. Next is Carla Meals. She's 5'7", 140 pounds from Beaverton, Wisconsin. Pretty good definition. But she's having trouble getting rid of those darn breasts. And that's going to come against her. I mean, look at them. They just won't go away. And finally, the competitor everyone's been waiting to see. You can feel the anticipation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Disagree. Of course, she's the only woman on the circuit who goes to the bathroom standing up. Oh, yeah. She is working it tonight. She is in top. Oh, but there she goes. Showing her feminine side with the perfect obstetric push. It's her ode to the mystery of motherhood. Oh, baby. She is hard as a rock. Magnificent. After a performance like that, can there be any doubt? Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have come to a decision. And the winner is Miss Vera DeMilo. Congratulations on a great victory for you, Princess. Now, the reports are that you have used steroids. Do you care to comment on that, little lady?
Yes, I would, Roger. I don't know who's starting those rumors, but I do know that there are a lot of jealous people out there who aren't willing to do the work it takes to look like this. Let's face it, women see me, they want to be me.
Well said. Well said. Could you just tell me one more thing then, Vera?
Sure.
I gotta ask you this. What is that bulge in front of your trousers?
Now, a girl's gotta have her little secrets. That's where I keep my chewing tobacco.
And I can see that you still have that wonderfully feminine sense of humor.
Oh, this is my boyfriend and trainer, Bart.
And what a lucky man.
Oh, baby. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful?
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful story. For Wild World of Sports, I'm Roger Spitman. Catch you next time.
Yo, oh boy, what? Yo, oh. And wake up. All right, another volunteer. Yes, you, sir. Let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. And your name is?
Eugene Carmichael III.
All right, Eugene Carmichael III. What do you do for a living?
Commodities broker.
Commodities broker. Let me ask you, have you ever been hypnotized?
No, I haven't, and frankly, I'm quite skeptical.
A 1, 2, 3, trance. Now at my command, you will cluck like a chicken. 1, 2, 3.
You're never gonna be...
Beg your pardon? Ladies and gentlemen, the skeptic. And I assure you, he will remain this way as long as I... As long as I... Oh, my heart.
He's not breathing. Call an ambulance, quick.
Oh, my God. Come on, get up.
Oh, he's dead.
Bastard, move!
Welcome to Nothing But Burgers. May I help you?
All right. Now, just concentrate. Put the money on the counter, look her in the eye, and concentrate.
Excuse me?
Oh, for the love of God, please hear me. I'm starving. I want a burger.
Look, take this. I'll call the police. You can't come out walking and grabbing on me.
Wait a minute, it's all right. This guy's trying to tell us something. I think I've seen this on Geraldo.
All right.
Can you write it down?
That's a great idea. I should have thought of this. I'd like a hamburger and a cola, please. I am starving.
I'm sorry, I can't read that chicken scratch.
Oh, please. Please.
A nightclub actor went awry. Was a departure point for a long descent to a place stranger than nightmares, a place crueler than hell. He's entered a place called the vortex of fear.